All right. Hello and that was a mistake. Sorry. Hello and welcome to the Super Baka Bros channel and tonight's stream of Neighborhood RPG, a show where I bring friends and family together to play Dungeons and Dragons. As you can tell, we are super professional and make no mistakes. As we took last week off, we're back again, picking up on session 3, I believe.
Think so.
Yeah. Anyways, if it's not, that's what we're calling it now. So we're going to do a quick recap and everything of what happened a couple weeks back. But I just want to thank everyone, the players, for joining me tonight in this kind of intense session that we're going to have, more than likely, unless, Buckrog gets real persuasive. And I want to thank all the viewers that are, taking the time to watch this with us on a Tuesday night. And hope you're all having a good evening. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get into our character introductions. We're going to start off with the titular person of this stream, Phil. Go ahead, and I like to use the word titular, okay? I'm going to use it as much as I can, Phil, so you can just fucking deal with it. Go ahead and tell us about your character and anything you would like to say.
You see, the problem is you don't actually know what the word means. You thought you were talking about titties. So
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I watched one episode of Upright Citizens Brigade, and I think I know something.
Yeah. So my character is Eldrin Farrell, half-elf bard. I was kind of prefacing the rest of the crew with this earlier, but I've decided to make a slight change. I figure since we're not quite yet in the main campaign, it's not too big of a deal. I don't think it's not in his bio. So I've been advertising Eldrin Farrell as a comedian, and I've decided that kind of diegetically within this world, that's not going to be his profession. I'm still going to be telling jokes, and that'll be kind of my instead of singing. But he's just a funny guy as opposed to like comedian being his profession. So.
Is it that one heckler from last session that was like, I don't know you? You just like totally just dropped your profession altogether because of that one guy? He's dead now, to be fair.
Well, fair. I don't know. It just seems less interesting, I guess.
Okay.
If it's more, because I think I mentioned before, part of his character is that he's, kind of a carefree, kind of rich white guy. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So I think his comedy comes more from kind of that part of his personality as opposed to him being, like a dream or like kind of something that drives him.
Fair enough. And thank you very much. I love that, like, super deep dive into your character.
Yeah.
I hope you make it alive out of the session. All right. With that, let's go ahead and head over to Hannah's character. If you could, please let us know who you were playing and anything you'd like to say. Go ahead, Hannah.
I am playing as Stropharia, and I am a rogue half-elf.
Nice. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and quickly switch over to Cyrus and give us a deep dive on who your character is and anything you'd like to say.
I'm playing as Bockrog the Stone, a big ol' half-giant ex-gladiator, not warrior, what's the class called? Fighter. So, roll dice, make big punchies. He's an emotional guy, but he's learning to channel that into something productive because he also wants to take care of his friends. So that's where he's at on his
big
journey.
Old softy.
He's a big old softy for sure.
Thank you very much, Cyrus. And before we get into the previously on, which I'm going to do here shortly, I just want to quickly mention some of the music that you are listening to, not this, but when we get into the game, is by Travis Savoy, a Canadian composer who, with their Bandcamp, they are amazing what they've composed, D&D campaign-specific playlists, so definitely check them out. I will drop their Bandcamp website in the chat here shortly because I don't have it ready because I'm a schmuck. But with that, let's go ahead and get into the previously on the Magic Jewel Heist. So, last we left off, our three adventurers, after being hired by the Harper's Guild, the Adventurers Guild, to go to Mirabar to find what is going on with the missing miners and also the former leader of the Harpers, who went up there himself to figure out this mystery. They traveled north past Watergate and finally made it to Mirabar, a mountain mining town. Went up the mountain a little bit to the tavern that they were supposed to meet their orc reporter contact. And after they met up with this very flamboyant orc, Charles, he mysteriously died via a light flash going out and some green light. Once the lights came back on, the party started investigating, figuring out what the heck was going on. Quickly, they realized that Grixis, the goblin barkeep, was hiding some sort of a secret, but through numerous lower rolls, they couldn't quite figure it out. And then after Grixis realized that somebody was coming, somebody that they knew who they were, they started to freak out. The storm picking up even more, not allowing anyone to really escape, especially the goblin. A noise sounding behind all of them in the main tavern, with the keg opening aside, and Peter, Eldrin's number one fan, little halfling, asked, "Wait, who are you?" And he unfortunately met his demise by this new intruder. So with that, we're gonna start off the session there. But first, I would like to ask all of you to lift up whatever it is you're drinking. I have this amazing non-sponsored Liquid Death. But all of you at home, people playing, go ahead and lift it up, as I like to say, a little toast. May your dice roll true, and may you make it through. Meh.
Meh.
I like your meh better.
I was kind of going for a, like, I'm Batman. Like, meh, meh, meh.
Meh, meh. So, shall we play? Now, I hope I timed that right. I did the graphic. I think I said it right when it popped up. If I didn't, l'chaim. That's all I gotta say.
I can't look.
Let's go ahead and switch over to the map. I'm gonna shut off this music here in a second. As the... There we go. There's that. And then... There we go. All right, so as the three of you, Eldrin, Strafaria, are down the hallway, I believe. Let me know if you guys hear this music at all or sound effects.
Little wind,
Little wind.
little ambiance.
Yeah, a little ambiance right now. I don't. There's not anyone playing music. I can't really play the the tavern music as people have died here, so no one's really playing music right now. Yeah, that'd be so sad. There's just like
It's like Titanic. You just music
go down with the
going.
ship.
Sometimes it's a good way to process your emotions and your fears.
So as the three of you realize something has happened in the main tavern room, Eldrin, who came back down from the hallway, you could see right here, with Strafaria and Buckrog still in the hallway with our good buddy Grixis, who has been knocked prone because he cannot get out of the tavern because of the storm. Eldrin, you come down the hallway and you turn as you see your little buddy, your pal, Peter, who was really, trying to build you up, is now lying prone on the opposite side over here, seemingly dead, as this small pool of red blood, but also some purple gooiness is coming out of his head, and a lone figure is standing behind the bar itself. All the other patrons have got up. There's only three other... Oop, messed that up. There's only two other patrons, still alive in this tavern, as they have stood up and they're stepping back. What would you like to do?
Well, so if he's laying on the ground on the other side of that bar, and I'm at where the little token is,
you're technically off to the side over here.
so I wouldn't be able to see him because he'd be on the other side of the...
Let's say he's dead on the bar itself.
Okay. Um,
Because he's a little guy.
and so this new character, what all can I see of him? Like, what am I seeing?
Go ahead and give a perception check real quick while you're doing that. And while you're doing that, Backrog and Strafaria, if you can give me a perception check to see, using your hearing, if you can pick up what just happened.
Magic number 10.
Hey,
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, 3.
Natural or?
Yeah,
No.
natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here
Perception.
we go.
So
Confetti.
5.
That did not work. Perception 5. Total of what though? Cyrus.
What is my perception? 23.
Jesus. With your amazing half-giant ears, you pick up the sound of a skull being broken into and some sort of slurping noise. You can tell that someone is dead, and that the new intruder is very tall by just the way his feet sound, and very skinny. The only other thing that you pick up with a natural 20, I would say, is from where you could tell the intruder came from, you hear like a breeze, like a whistling sound, as if air is being pushed through here and going deep, deep down into some sort of cavern. Phil, what did you pick up? What did you roll? A 10?
Yeah, 10.
10, you can't really tell. This person has their hands in their cloak, like a Jedi Knight. The hood, the cowl itself is like way farther down. So you can't really see exactly. And plus, you're kind of back from behind. So you can't really see exactly what they look like. Definitely humanoid of some kind, but around 7.5 feet tall.
And so I see the blood, or do I not?
Yeah, you see the blood on the bar keep itself. Everyone else is like, "Oh, what the hell?" And getting back, not knowing what's really happening, as Grixis is knocked out in the hallway, and this new person just like, actually, I can't say that. This person just killed the new intruder just killed Peter, the local.
Spoiler alert.
I know it's hard. It's hard not to say things.
I'll just say maybe it's kind of duality. So I want to be kind of playful with Pete, but I see the blood, so I'm kind of caught off guard, maybe a little scared. Petey boy, who's your friend?
Nothing, obviously, from Petey boy, but as you say that, the figure like turns to your voice, and you still don't get to see their face in their hands, but you see something like protruding out. The cowl goes like way down. You see something kind of protruding out. It looks kind of like fingers, if you will, and they're just slightly moving a little bit as they pick you up. They stop moving for a second, and in your brain, what feels like the most claustrophobic feeling you've ever felt, you hear this voice talking to you. Who are you?
Would my character be familiar with this type of character?
Roll a history or arcana check. And Backrog, Strafaria, by this time, if you want to walk away, as I hit my mic, if you want to walk down the hallway or stay there, this is the time you can make that decision.
May I hide?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll stealth check. Eldrin, what'd you get?
I got
Please
a 1.
say 10. Okay, that's even better. We still got to make that graphic for a natural 1, but I kind of didn't want you to make it, just to be like, I don't want, like to put that out there. You're going to get a bunch of 1s, but maybe we should.
19.
Ooh.
Okay. You very quickly, are you trying to stay in the area, or are you trying to hide like in a room?
In the area.
Okay. You very deftly like jump up the side of the wall, and you see some like piping or pillar up there, and you like wall jump off the wall, off the other wall, and get onto this pillar. And you're now about 10 feet up in the air. Give me a acrobatics check just for fun.
18.
No problem whatsoever. You're parkour.
Now we're getting the rolls.
Yeah.
Which is probably good.
True.
As soon as I perceive or take in what I've heard with the crunching, and I see, I don't know how much exactly I can see from this hallway, but I see Strafaria make off. I'm gonna grab my giant sword and start walking down the hall, ready for battle.
Okay. So as you get to the edge of the end of the hallway, Eldrin, you're getting this voice in your head asking this question. Everyone else is freaked out. Grixis is knocked out in the back.
So I did my what was it? History check? Yeah, history check.
Oh yeah, what was it?
It was a 1.
Oh yeah. Honestly, you feel like you've heard of like Loxodons, like these elephant people that it could be, or maybe even a tabaxi. It's like cat-like people. You have no idea.
But are there Loxodons in D&D?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Man, big old rip-roffers.
What I think my character would do, what Eldrin's going to do, is kind of take a couple steps closer, kind of right at the edge, kind of corner of the bar that's near him.
Yeah.
I guess I can move him, kind of.
Yeah, you can too.
Maybe just not like maybe and down.
Oh, okay. Okay, I feel like you're going to do something. Go ahead.
No. And then I don't know, just kind of say, are you okay there, friend?
I'm fine. You will die.
Is that in my head or?
Yeah, all in your head. Only Eldrin is hearing this. Bakrog, you see Eldrin talking to this person who is not talking back to Eldrin.
Concern intensifies. I am maybe not charging in, but I'm inching closer. I have a strong feeling that something bad is about to happen.
Okay. Eldrin, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom. Ah, shit. Fuck, 7.
Okay.
You die.
So
Wait a minute.
You're dead. Move on.
Wait a minute. I'm lucky.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You do have lucky, don't you?
Haha.
This is why I didn't want you to have it. Go ahead.
It's good to be a white man. Everything works out for you. The role's made for me.
I guess that's true.
7.
Awesome. All right, cool. That works.
It's
You have like 4.
3, so
You have 4 more of those, I think.
2 more.
2 more. Okay. Thank God. You feel this pressure in your brain, like not a physical pressure, but some sort of intrusion, as something is invading your brain, going like you get these like glimpses of your life quickly, like bubbling up and popping away, and then another thing, this being or somebody else is delving into your brain right now. You can see like the little tentacles like reacting to every little memory that's popping up.
Does this affect my ability to like move or react?
No.
No,
but you could tell that something is happening to you right now.
So Eldridge is gonna go, okay, and then turn and run for the door.
Which one?
The exit, like the front door.
The front door? Okay.
Yeah.
So you start taking off. I'm going to move your character. As you go to take off, the newcomer just puts an arm out. And this is the first time you see the arms come out of the sleeves. And the arm goes out, and it's this purple hand that has 4 fingers. At the end of their fingers, not really nails, but large talons. And they put their hand out and, they're going to say, stop. And you're going to roll a Constitution save, please.
Come on, man. Come on.
Strafaria, Buckrog, if you want to let me know what you're doing while this is happening, we can cue that up after he's done.
Yeah, as I see the arm come up, I definitely go into the beginnings of blackout rage mode and just lunge towards the arm, aiming for the arm with my giant sword.
Okay.
Raised on high.
You're bolting for the newcomer, Strafaria. What are you doing?
I would like to attack.
Okay. So you're going forward. You're staying up top, I believe, and going toward. You use a bow.
I can use my sneak attack because I'm hiding.
Well, yeah, you use whatever weapon attack, and as long as you're hiding or have advantage, you automatically get the sneak attack. So, do you want to use like your crossbow or I forgot what you have. I'm sorry.
I have a rapier and a short bow.
Okay, so you want to stay back and use the short bow and try to get sneak attack, or do you want to use a rapier?
I'm gonna go short bow.
Okay, so Bakrog is heading toward this intruder. Strafaria, you're getting your short bow ready. What did you roll, Eldrin?
A little bit better, but not much. 13.
A 13. Interesting.
I'm rolling in. I'm gonna just look through all of them right now.
Are you going to?
No, that's fine.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. That is a good question. Where's that information? No.
You have to enjoy it.
As you start heading toward the door, and the other patrons are like, "What's going on?" All of a sudden, you go to put your foot out, and it stops, and you start floating up in the air. This being is pulling their hand up, and you're levitated off the ground, all 8 feet high up into almost into the ceiling. At this point, we're gonna have everyone roll initiative.
I'm using a different die.
Initiative.
Fuck, man.
Oh, wow. Well, my lunge here might cost me my life. I rolled a 1 on initiative. I have a 2 in my initiative box, so I think that puts me at a 3 total.
Yes.
I have 9 total.
Damn.
Ooh, oh no.
Yeah, I'm a 9 as well.
Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Let me roll.
All right. Well, that was our Strahd campaign.
Not much better, to be honest with you. So let me get that again. I got Eldrin and Strafaria with a 9.
Yep.
And then Bakrog, what'd you have? A 1 or
3.
3? Okay. Higher dexterity. I'm assuming Strafaria, yours is higher than Eldrin's. Your dexterity modifier.
+4.
Yep.
Yeah, I would hope so as a rogue. Okay, so Eldrin, and bringing up the rear is Buckrog. Okay, so actually, let's do this right as one does, and start that music. Hope you guys can hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and the top of the round, the intruder is going first. So I would say, Strafaria, you're definitely down toward the edge here. Bakrog, you are taking off, so you would at least be here. At the beginning of this combat. Oh, I kind of put myself in a really hard spot, actually. They're going to drop the levitation. Eldrin, you're going to just drop from the ceiling. You will take 1 point of damage as you're just unceremoniously dropped on the ground. Give me a acrobatics check to see if you don't land prone, or dexterity saving throw. Let's do a dexterity saving throw. See if you land prone or not.
19.
Oh yeah, you're like a cat, nimble, just shout. Should have been a tabaxi, I feel like. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So, the newcomer is going to turn to Bakrog and is actually going to run right up on them and make an attack. Let's go ahead and see if this works. That is a 15 to hit for Bakrog.
Oh, sorry. I was reading chat.
It's all good.
15, you said?
Yes.
No.
Oh, 15 doesn't hit.
It is not a hit.
As this tall, actually a little bit taller than you figure runs up on you, you see the talons come out and take a swipe at you. At the last moment, you have your large, I'm just going to call it a buster sword, and you turn it sideways and deflect. You're just ching as the talons of this invader is just deflected off. You can see them recoil a little bit from the missed attack, and that is going to end their turn. Strafaria, you're up. You're hidden. You're up high. You have a crossbow. What would you like? Or sorry, short bow. What would you like to do?
Attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll a short bow attack.
Oh, it's not good. Okay, I got a 2, but I'm looking for my modifier.
It should be
You
your.
rolled a 2.
I
Yeah,
rolled
you
a 2.
It should be your dex, right?
It's dex and your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 6, and then what was the second one besides dexterity?
Proficiency.
Proficiency bonus.
Proficiency.
It's +2, I think, unless it's different for some people.
No, all of you are +2.
Okay.
Okay, so 8.
8. As you're up a little high and Grixis is lazy dusting, kind of messes up your sinuses a little bit. You go to pull back your short bow and kind of sneeze at the last moment. It throws you off as your arrow misses. It hits the ground, and you see this figure look up at you, and as they do, these just a bouquet of tentacles kind of flies around in the air. You hear a hissing noise just in your ear in your mind as that happens. Anything else you'd like to do? Would you like to bonus action hide or move down? Whatever you would like to do.
Hide again, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll your stealth check. Eldrin, you're on deck. Almost literally, but you didn't lie prone. But just keep in mind, you are up next.
22.
Oh yeah, you're gone. You're in the next campaign. Okay, so actually, Eldrin, you're right there on the ground because you were running to the door. You're up, Eldrin. What would you like to do? And Woodland Deckhouse, thank you for hanging out here. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat.
So the Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to Cyrus's character,
Bakra.
and I had to say it that way because of what I'm gonna say next.
Oh shit. Okay.
And kind of offer up. I don't have the ocarina on me anymore because I guess it doesn't actually. You don't hear the sound of it, but my character would use the ocarina.
Okay.
And then kind of as he's kind of throwing the bardic inspiration to Cyrus's character, say, "It's sedimentary, my dear Bakrog."
Damn it, Phil. All right, so Buckrog, I guess you get a Bardic Inspiration, which is a D6 you could use on any ability check or attack.
Okay.
So keep that in mind.
I can add to attack or damage.
Attack, not
Okay,
damage.
cool. That's what I thought.
Or if you're doing like an ability check, like a stealth or something like that.
Okay.
So that was your bonus action, Eldrin. What would you like to do for your action or movement?
I haven't tried this yet, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, shit.
So I'm gonna try Vicious Mockery.
Oh, okay.
And I get to try this new thing I was gonna do.
Wait a second. I believe. Hold on. Let me double check here.
Okay.
Because if I'm not mistaken, wow, I can't spell. Spelling matters, kids. If you're watching.
Visciskius.
Visciskius, yeah. No, I was wrong. I thought it was a reaction. It is not a reaction. Go ahead and what would you like to do?
So he's gonna look at this this creature, and as he's kind of doing a spell for the Vicious Mockery, play the ocarina, and then say, "Hey, friend, your mama's nickname is the Tavern because she is always full of adventurers."
You see this this figure's head go sideways for a second, kind of confused.
Come on.
And then recoil, and the tentacles just go. Wisdom save, I believe. Yes. You unleash a string of insults.
Wisdom, yeah.
Yep. Hear you, then understand you. Wisdom. Here we go. That is a. Oh man, that's a 22.
No.
Okay. So I do take. No, it's not half damage. It's a fail, isn't it?
Damn.
No damage whatsoever. And would have had disadvantage on their next attack roll. So that fails. You see the confusion doesn't quite hit as well as you thought it would, and the spell fails as you finish casting it through your ocarina. Would you like to stay where you're at, or would you like to move?
Probably not. Let me see where I'm at. I'm over there. Okay.
And you can move yourself.
I'm gonna continue. I
Oh,
believe.
shit.
I believe this is the door, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Balin.
How do you do the... Oh, that's right. Hold on. You guys told me this last time. Little arrow on the name. Bring it up here so people can see the map. I'm going to put you over there. Okay, so you're Balin. You were there 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can't quite get that far. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You would get to right there.
Okay.
That ends your turn. At the end of the turn, Bakrog, you're up. You see Eldrin is bolting. Strafaria is missed. And this newcomer is getting pretty pissed off. What do you want to do?
All up to me. I'll take a big old swing with the great sword.
Alrighty. Go ahead. And don't forget your Bardic Inspiration to hit.
Yes, I will. I'll just roll that at the same time. So it's gonna be 21.
Oh, yeah. That absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Two of you are face to face. Can't see their eyes, but you can tell they're glaring into you.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I am using my great weapon fighting to re-roll both of these because they both came up as ones.
Oh,
I
shit.
can only do this once, and I can only do it if I have a weapon being wielded with two hands.
Very nice.
Come on. All right, a 6 total.
6 damage.
6 slash damage.
So as you bring your greatsword up, you do this like diagonal slash across their chest area. They move out of the way, but you get them right in the shoulder, catching some meat, cutting them. This purple ichor just like splats all over the ground, and you hear this hissy noise in your brain. Not out loud, but in your brain. The other people in the tavern are freaking out by this time, and they're like literally trying to climb out the windows to get away from this, not knowing what's happening outside. I'm imagining you're going to stay there?
Yeah, here's good.
Okay. That will end your turn. Top of the round, we have our intruder. They are not liking this situation at all.
That's how we feel.
Yeah.
We can talk
They're
it out.
going to... Yeah, let's have just a good chat. They're going to back away, giving you an attack of opportunity.
Oh, perfect. I love those. Where'd my D20 go? A 17.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let me just well, I don't think this great weapon fighting is limited. Nope, just once per attack.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
Damn. As they are backing away from you, you slash again, this time across their stomach. Even more blood is thrown on the ground, and you can see that they're kind of hunched a little bit from that slash. They back away from you, though, and they're going to grab the top of their head, and all of a sudden, this, like, colorless energy just emits a 60-foot cone towards you, Stropharia. Technically, Grixis in the hallway as well. I'm going to need both of you to roll intelligence saving throws, please.
Oh, when am I supposed to add my point of inspiration?
You could do it now. So point of inspiration is just a re-roll. So if you rolled
Okay.
horrible, you can use it whenever you want.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay.
Okay, so once you've used it, it's done though.
Yeah, and then I can give you another one if you do something cool or interesting with your character.
Okay, cool. Okay, it's mildly better. It's 8.
And
Okay.
is that with your what kind of saving throw is this?
Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence.
So
So
that's
you might up in your
top
little
left.
saving throw box. You might have.
Where's
I
the-
don't know. You might not have an
What do you
intelligence.
mean?
So there's a
So
little box
there's-
below your proficiency bonus that says saving throws at the bottom of it, and each of those tells you like what to add to your saving throws for that type.
Oh, it says 3. Okay, so it's a 10 now?
Your
Nice.
intelligence is +3.
No.
Well, I think that's because of the probably proficient in intelligence saving throws.
Oh, maybe for half elf or something. I don't remember.
It's by the class.
Oh, okay.
But we got 10. What did you get, Bakrog?
Oh, I was supposed to do one of those too. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
I got a my intelligence saving throw was -1, so I got an 8.
Okay. As the two of you are hit by this, and Grixis fails instantly, you take 3 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned for the moment. You
Ooh.
cannot move. And yes, you cannot attack, and anyone who has attack against you will have advantage. It can be broken on your turn, but for now you are stunned, and they are going to. Honestly, they're gonna turn now back to Eldrin and end their turn. So Stropharia, you're up in the ceiling still. You're gonna basically lose a turn, but go ahead and roll another intelligence saving throw and see if you can break this effect. Wait a second. Are you You are at half elf. I believe half elves have a resistance.
Being charmed?
Oh, it's charmed. Okay, never mind. I thought it was stunned. So go ahead and roll intelligence saving throw, if you would, please.
Okay, so I do my +1 intelligence and the +3 for saving throw. Is that how that works?
Just whatever's in the saving throw.
Okay, so that would be 21.
Oh yeah, you break out of it. Just the fogginess of whatever hits you evaporates immediately, and you look down, pissed at this person that just did that to you. That is unfortunately the end of your turn because you were stunned at the beginning of it, but you are still hidden technically, so you are good to go. Eldrin, you've just witnessed Strafaria and Bakrog being stunned by some sort of colorless energy blast. What do you do? Oh, you're at the door. That's right.
Do I witness the person we're fighting? I keep wanting to call him just what he is because you actually spoiled it the last session. Do I notice they turn towards me?
You'd be running toward the door unless.
Well, you said I noticed them getting attacked.
Yeah, you would hear the energy blast being shot off. I would say I'd leave it up to you.
So I'll say I hear that and I turn around.
Fair enough.
And
You're looking
direction.
face to face at this, yeah.
And so am I noticing that he is looking at me?
Absolutely. You can almost feel it in your brain.
Ooh. Did he ask for consent first?
No, he is not a progressive or just decent human being.
And then am I able to do the Bardic Inspiration just basically every time?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. You just can't give it to someone twice.
Twice.
If they already have it. So if like Brokrog didn't use it and then you went in your turn again, you can't give him 2.
So since he used it already, he is eligible for another one. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna turn towards Strafaria and say a little help here, sister, and throw her a little bit of Bardic Inspiration.
Nice. And then
where is he? Okay. And then how far away is he from me?
he's a good 30, 45, 50, 55, 60 feet away from you.
60 feet. Let me see. That might be close. No. Wait. Oh, no.
Woodland Deckhouse, thank you for the tweet. I appreciate it. I forgot to tweet that we are live.
So I'm new to this character, so I'll just kind of have you help me through this. So
Absolutely.
So
that's why we're
this-
doing this like mini campaign.
So I have Thunderclap, but it looks like it's a very short range attack. I'm not sure if they're reading it wrong because it's talking about how people hear it within 100 feet, but people within 5 feet have to make a Constitution save.
Correct. So
I'm trying to
the
figure
audio is 100 feet, what you hear, but the actual effect of the spell is closer.
And then, does the person have to be within 5 feet of me? Or
No,
is
it's in a 15-foot cube.
like how far away can I propel this attack?
Oh, the range itself, you can cast it within 15 feet of you.
15. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
You would have to get a lot closer.
I don't think he would do that.
Help us, funny friend.
Eldrin is just like, God damn it. And then turn, and you said I'm about 60 feet away?
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll use all my my speed, so I'll be about 30 feet away, just kind of straight towards him.
Okay.
And seeing my friends on the, harmed and in danger kind of inspires me.
Yep, 30 feet away from him, technically. What are you doing?
I don't know, man. I don't got a lot.
Low levels, it's tough.
Yeah. Trying Is it? No, that's touch. There's a lot of close range stuff too. All right, I'll try this. I'll play my little flute, my ocarina, and try to hit him with hideous laughter.
Oh shit. Okay. You actually pulled that off last time.
I did. Do I need to roll anything, or is that all him? Should I do my joke before or after any rolls?
It's a wisdom saving throw for me. That's up to you. Actually, hold on. Let's see how bad if it fails or not. This being has advantage on any magical effect being cast against them, so he actually gets to roll twice. Wow, they're both shitty. Does a 12 succeed?
It does not.
Fuck. Okay. The most awkward noise that all three of you hear in your brains, this sort of chittering, like hissing laughter as this being falls prone and is now incapacitated, but is laughing.
Well, I gotta give my joke. I mean.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Deprive the people. I'll say, hey, friendo. What does a storm giant wear under his robes? And I'll play my little flute and then go, Thunderwear.
Shit. That actually is a justified hideous laughter. So you're concentrating on that spell now, so do keep that in mind. If you cast another spell that's concentrating, it'll drop.
Up to 1 minute.
And yeah, up to 1 minute. So yeah, this being drops on the ground and starts laughing. When this happens, the cow comes back off and you see a very large bulbous purple head with a noseless face, very small eyes, but coming down from the chin are these large purple tentacles that are just moving around hysterically laughing at your amazing joke. That was actually pretty good. That's the end of your turn because you have moved, bonus, and action. Bakrog, you are up.
I'm gonna be
actually
for the
you
rest of this fight.
So you're stunned, so you're going to need to roll a intelligence saving throw and see if you can break that.
Wait, can I use my or no, wait. She was inspired this time. Never mind.
Well,
okay.
Bardic inspiration, if you have a regular inspiration, you could use that to reroll.
I do have one, so we'll see. We'll see what we got here. Okay, first roll, -1. Or, yeah, okay. An 11. Do I know what my goal is?
You don't. Well,
Okay.
technically, Strafaria beat it with a 12.
Okay. Damn it. I rolled a 12.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
wanna
might
use
as
your
well.
inspiration?
I'll use the point of inspiration. I wanna hit this thing again so bad.
I can see it in your eyes.
I know, right? Okay, well, I pass.
Fair enough. As your brain is still foggy, you cannot break this stunned effect. At the top of the round, oh Jesus. Yeah, the tentacled face being is still laughing on the ground, actually. Not able to get up. Yeah, just straight up Zoid. That is perfect.
Well, it says they can make another wisdom saving
At the
throw.
end of their turn?
At
the end of each turn. Okay.
It's
Try it
turn.
again. Interesting.
Or if it gets damaged.
That's a natural 20.
No. Well, fair enough.
So they pop this off real quick. A little lightning natural 20. They're still prone, but they're no longer affected, so they will have to use half their movement to even get up. They look around pretty pissed off, and Strafaria, you're up. You're no longer stunned. You're still hidden. You have a clear shot at this being on the ground. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna sneak attack with the rapier.
Okay, so you're jumping down and trying to stay stealthy and attacking the person, which they're prone. You would have advantage, actually, automatically. So you run up on this person, take out the rapier sword, and go ahead and roll attack. So you roll twice. Take the highest number.
Okay. There's once and twice. Okay, so I'll take the 11. I don't remember what I was supposed to. My modifier was.
Oh, it's your dexterity plus your proficiency.
Okay. So 11 and then 15 and then
Plus 2 for your proficiency.
okay, thank you. So 17.
17. Yeah, that definitely hits. You run up and go ahead and roll damage, actually. So you will roll your regular rapier damage, which is the dice
D8.
plus your dexterity, and then roll your sneak attack damage as well, since you do have sneak attack.
Do I roll a d8 for the damage?
Yeah, for rapier, it should be a
Okay.
D8.
I gotta find a d8. There it is.
Yeah, very uncommon.
Okay. 1.
Do your sneak attack too, though. Whatever, I think it's a D6.
Oh
or
yeah.
2d6.
Oh yeah. That's right. Okay. 1.
Oh my goodness.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No.
Isn't there like a +2 for like just like the damage on the rapier?
Yeah, actually, if you for your damage you add your dexterity at least for the
Oh.
rapier attack, so it should be higher than 1. It
Oh,
should
plus
be
4.
Okay. So then
1 plus
5.
whatever. Okay.
Or 6.
Five and then +1. I don't know
For
the
the
sneak attack rules at all.
Sneak attack is just something added on if you hit and you are stealthy, or you have advantage on your attack roll. It doesn't have any bonuses.
Okay.
So it's 6 total.
5 total.
5 total.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
with the other one as well. So they're all together.
Yeah, it's all together.
Okay, so 6. Yeah.
Okay, 6 damage, not bad. That's doable. So as you run up on this being, it looks up at you with these like cold, dead eyes, and you just stab down into their chest area and pull back up. A bunch of purple blood splatters almost on your face as you do that. Would you like to try to stealth, which would be a very high DC, but you could do it.
Yes. Yeah, I'll do it. I've got a good modifier here too. All right, 18 plus 6 is 24.
Oh yeah, you like do this low down, kind of hide a little bit underneath the keg that moved aside, and even though the mind flayer is looking at you, your direction, they actually cannot tell if you're still there. So you feel fairly confident that you are hidden. With that ending, Eldrin, you are up. Go ahead. And what would you like to do? Oh, and did you use your inspiration, Stropharia, in that? Your bardic inspiration that Eldrin gave you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, just keep that in mind. You still have it.
Okay, and it's how much is it?
You can use a D6 to add on any attack or
Okay.
ability check.
Okay, cool.
Eldrin, what are you doing?
Play my little flute, turn to Bakrog, kind of toss up some more bardic inspiration. Say, I don't know. There's one more for you, homie.
You are that old white guy that uses
I
that
know,
lingo
right?
to be cool. Yeah. What's the haps on the craps, fellas?
What's up, fellow kids?
So you got a bardic inspiration, Bakrog? Eldrin, what are you doing?
I don't know, man. I don't have anything. All right, you know what? I'm gonna be a little brave, I guess. How far? So he's 30 feet.
About 30 feet.
But am I able to get 30? No. So is the placement of Shafaria's token accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's not gonna work.
I feel like depending on how tall this bar is,
It's about 4 feet. It's not a
5,
super
10,
tall.
20.
It doesn't. With her there, it doesn't matter.
But you don't want to hit her.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, probably have a
although,
melee weapon of some kind.
Would I be able to get to her?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, diagonal. Yes, you would.
No. Oh no, because I broke my concentration already. And then how far is? Sorry. How far is Bakrog?
A little further, so
Wouldn't be able to get to him.
35. No, you would not.
All right, I'm gonna hop over that bar and walk up to my girl. Although, does that harm her stealthiness if I walk up to her?
Actually, roll me a perception check to see if you can even tell,
Oh,
because
shit.
they are.
She's so good, I don't even know where she's at.
Yeah, Strafaria is.
I probably don't.
Unless you rolled a 20 something. No, you don't. You have no idea where they are at.
Okay. Fine.
Fuck it, I'll do it live.
Fuck it. Do it died. I'll walk up to homie boy and try to swipe at him with my rapier.
Okay, go ahead and take an attack.
Okay, let's try this one. And this is 4. Ooh, 22.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And don't forget, you can also give yourself inspiration. Just a heads up.
Yeah, but I'm very bombastic, but secretly I have very low self-esteem. So
That's
I'm constantly trying to build other people up. I don't think much of myself. I would just waste
inside
it.
to the mind.
Yeah. 4.
It works. 4 points of damage. As you take your rapier and you kind of copy Strafaria and just stab into the other side of the chest of this being and pull back out. It's... Oh, they're still on the ground, actually, so you would have advantage. Why don't you just roll again, just in case you get a natural 20?
No.
Okay, fair enough. So you stab right into their chest and pull it back out. More purple blood is thrown across the ground. That will end your turn. Bakrog, you're up. Go ahead and give me a intelligence saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna add my bardic inspiration to this one.
Okay.
Come on, rolling dice. That is a 14.
Yeah, you break it. The fog clears from your mind. And as it does, Bakrog, I want you to understand the fury and anger that fills your mind is almost overwhelming as you realize that you were out of the battle for a short time and that your friends are in danger. But that ends your turn. We're going to go over to the enemy as it's their turn. They're going to use half their movement to get up. And oh man, this sucks. This situation's not great.
Is it still prone?
No, it'd use half the movement to get up.
Okay.
So they only have 30 or 15 feet movement now. Yeah, it's gonna have to do this actually.
Have to do it.
Yeah, it kind of does. So it looks around and you see for the first time this being has fear in their eyes. They take out a small metal tuning fork and a little bag of some sort of dust. And in all three of your minds you hear, "You only have a short time to live." And combines them together, saying some words, and you see this red light appear as some sort of gate opens up and just envelops them, and they disappear completely. So, shut off this. Battle is over. This being has just vanished. If any of you want to roll an Arcana check to see if you could tell what the hell spell that was that they used, go ahead.
Give this strong -1 roll here.
Why not?
A 1.
Did I roll? Okay.
Nice.
8.
Yes, everyone roll.
Okay. Do I
Have one
add
good roll.
my
Intelligence.
bardic inspiration to that or no?
Yeah, if you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So altogether 10. Oh wait, no.
Okay.
Yeah, 10.
Okay. None of you have any idea what the hell that spell was. You thought at first maybe some sort of, teleportation, or invisibility, but the way that like red gate opened up, you don't know. Some of the tavern patrons get up off the table and get down on the ground and start walking towards you. What the hell was that? And the other one goes, that was Baba Yaga. I told you. Baba Yaga is kidnapping all these people here. No one ever listens to me. And the other one's like, shut up, Bill. What are you guys going to do?
I'm still
Talking to
kind
the
of
three of you.
shaken with anger and didn't get to get up there and attack, so I'm kind of seething, not thinking straight quite yet.
Gotcha. You hear the wind coming from the keg tunnel that has been revealed. The wind around you on the outside is picked up even more, and Grixis, the goblin barkeep, is still knocked out unconscious.
And so what exactly you keep talking about like the keg and like a tunnel, like what exactly is this, like a walkway or?
Yeah, go ahead and get closer and give me a perception check to look down in. Strafaria, if you want to roll perception to see if you can look into the tunnel as well, go ahead. Bakrog, if you want to move closer or do whatever, just let me know.
15.
Oh shit, me too.
Samesies. Both of you look down into this tunnel, and it's stone. It looks like it's been fairly recently excavated. It's like some stairs, not polished or smooth or anything, but very rudimentary. Can't say that word. Very
Rudimentary.
simple. Fuck you, Phil. Very simple stairs that's going down, not straight down, but a fairly good slope down into darkness.
Well, appears this is where that creature came from.
I'll kind of come to a little bit and meander over and try to look in with my dark vision.
Huh? Nice.
Seeing dim light within 60 feet as if it were bright, and in darkness as if it were dim light.
Go ahead and roll. Your DC is a little bit lower.
I think we all have dark vision, don't we?
Oh, I don't know.
Half elf should too, I believe. I'm not positive.
We do. I was being nice.
I rolled a 19 plus 3. I got 22.
Okay, with that higher of a roll,
Yeah.
because Teferi, you got a 15, I believe. And then Eldrin, what was your roll?
Yep.
15. We're twinsies.
Oh, twinsies. Yeah, so with that 22, I believe you just rolled, Bakrog.
Mm-hmm.
You see deeper down in the tunnel, there is a part of it where the tunnel curves, and you don't see the light from the corner, but you see some movement of shadow from the light that's coming around the corner. So you can see that there's some light source down there, but it is super faint and barely even showing up around the corner.
There's something in there. It goes for a long time, though, deep into the underground.
Okay,
What would you guys like to do?
Well, I feel like we're kind of damned if we do, damned if we don't. Seems to be quite a vicious storm outside, and then the only other option we have is really this cave, which I'm not a big fan of going down there either.
We have to find it and kill it.
Since I have the observation, I think I'm going to do investigation.
Sure. Go ahead. Do you want to go into the cave or do you want to investigate from there?
I'm going to go in.
Okay. How far in do you want to go?
Like 5 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your investigation.
14.
Okay. As you take a look around in this cave, you see that there's no like traps or anything, but you can see little alcoves where the beginning like making of a trap, like somebody dug out some little holes in the side of the walls to prepare to put a trap in there, but there is no traps currently in there, so you have an idea of what their traps look like if there is any more further down. But as of right now, there's none activated or in place or any kind.
Okay. I'm going to step out of the cave and tell them what I saw.
Okay. And Strafaria relays that information to all of you. By this time, Grixis is starting to get up and come over to the three of you. He doesn't actually see you. He kind of walks out and sees the other two patrons and goes, "What's going on? What happened?" And the patrons are like, I don't know what happened. They did it. And they point over to the three of you. Grixis sees the three of you and his eyes go wide for a second and goes, "Oh, you're still here! Fuck!" And like starts to bolt again, not to the back door, but to the front door to get away from you.
Let's see.
Does he see Pete?
You don't know, actually. Let's see if he knows if Pete's dead. Yeah, he notices Pete. He rolled a natural 20. He notices Pete and does not care about Pete, and is ready to just book it unless any of you want to stop
I'll
him.
see if I can like intercept him. I will. I'll attempt to.
He is a goblin who doesn't have much movement, and I believe you and I decided that you should have at least 35.
Yeah, I'm at a 35.
So let's see here. Goblin mode? What is that? That's so stupid. It's a small humanoid and has 30. No, it doesn't. It has 25. So I would say yes, you would be able to overtake them and get them probably pretty close to the door, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay,
And
so
I'll try. As I'm saying, wait. In an attempt at a calming voice, but my character's not super great at that.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a persuasion just to see how well you do.
Very poorly. 3.
Okay. You have a hold of Grixis by the collar, but they are not calm by any means, and is like, "I already told you everything I know. Let me go."
We saw the monster.
And they just like go stiff as a board. And even though their skin is green, it's like a very pale green. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go. This is my tavern. And he's like trying to kick out.
Come on, Grixis. I start kind of dragging him back over so we can all talk this out.
Give an intimidation check with advantage.
Intimidation with advantage. Gosh, I need glasses.
You just rolled twice. Oh, that's right.
13. That's back to rolling nothing but 10s or lower.
Out of combat, 10s or lower. Unless it's intelligent. Oh, I rolled a 2. No, they're silent and still, just kind of like looking at you like a scared dog, not sure what you're going to do. But you bring Grixis back to the other two, right at the tunnel. Actually, you almost prop Grixis down on the ground at the edge of the stairs of this tunnel, just to show him that you know what's going on. Who put that there? Who put this tunnel here? I wasn't here before.
You don't sound to be a very impressive tavern owner if someone snuck a tunnel behind your kegs.
I told you I recently got this job. Let me go.
We can help you if you just tell us what's going on here.
Hold on a second. You'd either do persuasion or intimidation. The DC is extremely low.
We're doing intimidation again. I got big points in intimidation.
Okay.
Come on, nice. Oh my god. I quit. Stream's over. Good night, everybody.
Natural 1?
5 and a 2 on 2 different dice.
Nice. He's still like holding off. He knows that he's screwed, but he's trying anything to get out of this.
Every role-playing session is going to go like this because I just can't roll.
Grixis looks over at Strafaria and says, "Help me! Be the voice of reason! Help me!"
I'm on his side. I'm ready to shake you down for all the information.
And he like goes silent for a moment. You, rich boy, come on. I'll give you whatever you want. I can give you money. I can give you ale.
Eldrin's gonna kind of put his arm around his shoulders, kind of, like a pal, like a buddy kind of thing. Listen, friendo. These two, yeah, you're right. You know, they can be a little unreasonable, but I am a man of reason, and we do need your help. So it appears as though we're going to end up having to go down this tunnel, and so you have a choice. You can tell us whatever we need to know before we go down there and to keep ourselves safe, or you can come with us and face whatever it is that we find together.
Go ahead, persuasion check with advantage. That was pretty good.
Usually is my good one. Let's see. Persuasion. Ooh, I'm very persuasive. Fuck. 17.
He goes silent for a moment. He looks down at the tunnel that he's at the edge of the steps for, and says, "I ain't going down there. If you want to go down there, that's your death warrant. But if you let me go, I'll tell you anything you want to know."
As long as we like what we hear.
I'm not still holding on to him, am I?
I think you said you set him down. You propped him up. So he's at the. Basically, a good push is going to send him down these stairs of this tunnel. So he's at the edge of the opening right now. I know the map doesn't really look like that, but I've gone away from the map. So yeah, he's right there at the edge. If you're gonna go down there, you're gonna die. So it doesn't matter anyways. But this tunnel, it's been built recently because there's been this new mind flayer that came into the area and found the mithril vein that mining company had found. They started kidnapping people and eventually strong-armed me. I didn't want to do it. They strong-armed me and tried to get me to keep patrons here so they can come up and kidnap them or feed. And he looks over at Peter. Feed on brains. It's the worst. It's disgusting. I didn't want to do it. They forced me. I'm innocent. And he's just like... he's like looking through his eyes. I'm innocent.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not. That tunnel's full of goblins. Mean ones, not nice ones, and pretty ones like me. They're gonna kill you. They got traps everywhere. And some new thing. That Harper leader showed up one day here, and the mind flayer got him. turned him into something. I don't know what he is. But you don't want to go. You don't want to go in there. Just get out of here now.
We wasted enough time with this goblin. Let's go after that mind flayer.
I'm free to go. You let me live. Grixis likes you.
But I don't know. I mean, what should we do with him? He could perhaps act as an aid in our adventure down there. I mean, he's a goblin. There are goblins. We're all goblins. You know, maybe he could be useful still.
I think we should take him with us.
I don't think you should at all. Wait. What if I give you a map of the tunnels? Would you let me go? I don't want to go in there.
What all would be included on this map? You mentioned that there are traps, dangers of sorts. Would those be included?
As you're asking this, you see him. He's taking out a piece of paper and he's like drawing quickly on something to like show you any. Actually, let me see. Do a performance check. Oh fuck. He. God damn it. Yeah, he holds up this like simple, just horrible looking map, and you honestly can't even tell what the hell it is. Like, what is going on? You have no idea what the map is supposed to be.
I'm gonna say he's too scared and annoying. Start walking past him, trying to get my way towards the tunnel again.
Okay. Eldrin, Strafaria, what would you like to do with them?
I like Woodland Deckhouse's recommendation here in the chat.
Oh shit. Is that what you'd like to do?
I feel like every single time we talk to Grixis, he's got new information. Okay, now there's a map. He's coming with us.
Okay, how would you like to force him to go?
I'll try to persuade him at first.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. He's very go ahead with advantage. He is at the edge of his limit.
21.
Oh shit. You roll insight real quick and see. Grixis, you're killing me. That's a 4. So he's like, look, as long as you don't put me in the front, you put me in the back. I can talk to any of the goblins. I can do whatever you need. Just don't think I'm gonna fight. I'm not a fighter. I'm too pretty for that.
That's fine. I'll help you hide.
All right. I knew I liked you. All right. What would you all like to do? Are we venturing into the tunnel?
I'm like 5 feet ahead, I feel like.
Okay. You're already in.
I've bailed. I'm so annoyed with the goblin. Bokrog can't handle him anymore.
I'm gonna give the goblin kind of a firm but friendly kind of like pat on the back, kind of lower back, kind of towards the cave, and just say, "Well, sounds like adventure awaits."
Sounds like it. After you. And waits. Does not go in. Do you go in?
I'm gonna stay behind him. It's like it's.
Okay.
Same. I'm using my observation to keep a sharp eye on him.
Him in observation. Okay, so you all start pushing. Bokrog is, hesitant. Or sorry, not Bokrog. Grixis is hesitant. And start working your way in. We're going to switch over to this now. And this is the beginning of the map. I don't know. Nope, because I have to do that. Can you all see the map?
Yes.
Yes.
No. I'm not on it, but I see.
No, you should not be on it.
Okay.
So we're starting down over here. Let's switch over to this. So I'm just gonna go past the steps and the tunnel, and it turns. As it turns, you see this beginning track, and it ventures forward and kind of dog legs to the right there. But you are all starting right here at this point. Grixis, as he gets there, as you all get to this point, he says, this is the beginning of their mine system. They're taking the mithril and they're kidnapping the miners and forcing them to mine it for them. They're building some sort of colony down here.
So what our tokens aren't on the map. So which part are you referring to?
You're right here at the bottom.
Okay.
Venture forward. What would we like to do?
So I'll take just a quick look around. See if I can see anything with my dark vision.
There we go. Now you're all on the map.
Nice.
Go ahead. Anyone want a perception check? Go for it.
Oh, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Why my map is freaking out? Okay, there it goes.
All perception check.
Okay.
I got a 13.
I got 7.
Yeah, I'll do perception. Come on, baby. Woohoo! 21.
Okay. I would say Eldrin's the only one that picks this up, but you see a good ways in front of you. There's like bones from some either humanoid or creature. You're not quite sure. It's like covered and stained in red. But as it doglegs, you notice that there is like recent footprints down on the ground.
Just kind of turn to show because we're all next to each other. Is that what it looks like?
Yeah.
Shafir is next to me, so I'll kind of turn towards her. And how far are the footsteps?
Good 100 feet in front of you.
And we said that they're fresh, or
Yeah.
Okay. I don't feel like it's too much new information. I'll speak somewhat quietly, not entirely, but just kind of a nice lower voice. That it looks like someone else has been down here pretty recently. We'll definitely have to keep an eye out. Otherwise, we might make some more goblin friends.
You're saying that to Strafaria?
I guess to both of them.
Okay.
And I'll kind of give a little nudge to our actual goblin friend.
And he kind of, jolts forward a little bit. Yes, yeah, they're all down here. Too many of them. Shall we get going?
Yes.
There shouldn't be any traps through here. But if any of you keep an eye out, let me know what you see and I'll let you know if there's a trap. So, we start working forward?
Yeah.
All right. You all start moving forward and get to about right here, where it veers off. Grixis, who's kind of like, he's like thinking, looking down at himself, trying to remember exactly which way to go. I think if we go straight, we're gonna go deeper into the cave, and to the right might be where the goblins eat and they rest. Oh, thank you for moving your tokens. I appreciate that. But Grixis looks somewhat confident that straight ahead is more goblins, possibly working, and to the right is where they rest.
Shafaria is not movable by us.
Oh, sorry. Whoop. I'm gonna fix that somehow.
Yeah,
Thought I did,
you do.
Yeah, you do. Okay. So which direction you want to go? Straight or to the right?
I'm sorry, one more time as far as where he feels like the goblins are at.
He feels like the goblins are definitely straight ahead, but then they also could be to the right because that is where they rest, but he doesn't know.
And straight to where they work.
Yeah. As you follow the track, you can even hear, down or decent ways, like some hammering or pickaxe against the stone. There's definitely activity ahead of you.
Would we have a sense of, like the time of day and how that would relate to the likelihood of whether or not they were working?
I would say Stropharia does with her observant feat that she took. Yeah, I mean, it's the middle of the night right now, and, you're underground, so the sun cycle doesn't really matter. But the main thing is you're hearing activity ahead of you, so you feel like it's probably during their workday.
Okay.
Can I try to investigate this activity before, while staying hidden?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. And you want to be hidden as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so do a stealth and investigation.
Okay, investigation is 16.
Okay. And stealth?
Ooh, okay, 8.
Okay. You're not too confident in your ability to hide right now, but your investigation, you hear at least 4 pickaxes, distinct individual timing of pickaxes. So there's at least 4 people there. And you hear not exactly the same kind of voice as Grixis, but a very similar. You hear 2 different voices. So at least 4 different workers, maybe goblin or somebody else, kind of a race. And then for sure 2 different goblins who aren't working but sound like they are talking.
Okay. May I investigate the other side as well?
I would say yes, go ahead. Because it is a different direction. We'd use a different investigation roll.
18.
Oh, shit. Okay, so as you listen that way, you hear 2 voices. Sorry, you hear 1 voice, and it's this, deep, humanoid, male voice that sounds very defiant. And talking to, there's a pause. You're hearing the voice, and it stops, and then the voice starts up again. Talking and pause. So it's as if you're hearing one side of a conversation.
Almost like they're talking to a mind flayer.
Maybe.
Okay.
So what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna huddle up with these guys and say, after investigation, I think that we should go to the left, even though there are obviously some worker goblins over there. I think it's safer.
I want to find this mind flare. Have any clues?
I think I hear the mind flayer, or the lack of hearing the mind flayer. I hear a one-sided conversation to the right, and I think that it's because they're talking to the mind flayer right there. Do we think we can take him again?
We should have rested before we came down here.
And this whole time, Grixis, who's off the ground in this huddle, feet dangling. I don't think we should go to the mind flare. I don't know. I'm a little scared. I think I weed myself a bit back there. Apologies. But I think Strafaria's actually. What is your name, Strafaria?
It is.
That's a pretty name. I think Strafaria's right.
But we don't know if we can trust you or not. So.
Are you saying this out loud to Grixis?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So, are you telling us that we should go this way because you know that's where we'll get caught and you and your goblin buddies will be able to get us? Or is it really the other way that would be safer?
He's like brain. You could hear his brain trying to even wrap his head around what you just said to him. I don't know what you mean. You hurt. My head hurts. Put me down.
Or do you know what I mean so well
Oh God, no! Stop.
that you're confused?
Oh God, no! Listen. There's goblins ahead of us working. Huh? Yes? For sure. And off to the right, I think that's where they keep the prisoners in the rec room area. That's where they got that Harper leader. I figured he would have been. And he kind of looks up at the three of you, scared, eyes wide for a second. I would have thought they would have been dead by now.
Who is this?
You're asking as Eldrin or as
Yeah,
player?
Eldrin.
The leader, that big leader fella that came from the Harpers, come investigating. The Mind Flayer ambushed him and captured him, even though he was huge. He's bigger than that one, and he points over at Bakrog.
I feel like this is what we came here to do.
Can I?
All right, there's one vote. I vote. We go straight. Right? This is a democracy, right?
I've got a question. What did we come down here to do?
Are you actually asking that as Eldrin, or are you?
Yes. We saw poor Petey boy. We saw his fate, and then we found ourselves in battle with the Mind Flayer, and we haven't really had a whole lot of time to just stop and kind of think about, who we are, why we're making the choices that we're making. I mean, what's our purpose of even being down here?
Yes, that's a good question.
We were sent by Kinrith to find this guy, weren't we? Or am I completely misremembering that?
I feel like a lot of time has gone by in a very short period of time.
You're letting yourself get all worked up by this goblin.
The cave will do that to you too.
Fever. I don't know what your plans are, or why you're even here. But if you want your leader friend, he's off to the right.
I say, let's go straight to the left. And if they are kidnapping people, maybe we can help them.
Aye, that's 2 votes for that.
I also vote that Goblin does not get a vote.
What? No! Wait, doesn't matter. Fine. Yes, 1 vote.
Strafaria, that's what you wanted to do, right? Wanted to go to the left or the straight?
Yeah, I feel like we're not quite ready to head to the Mind Flayer again. I don't know.
Kind of grumpily look down that direction. Fine.
Democracy is beautiful, right? All right, let's go. And he's like, a little confident, like marching forward and loud, and just before you guys even say anything, just starts marching forward. You will follow?
He's gonna alert them to our presence, so we better get up there and be ready for it.
Yeah, he's like 10 feet ahead of you now with his little legs.
I'll stay close.
Okay. So you all... Oh, go ahead.
I also catch up to him, so we all are entering at the same time. He's doesn't get a chance to get ahead of us.
Okay. Fair enough. So as you continue forward, we're gonna switch over to this, and Jesus, I always forget about this. Bam, you're there. Okay, get rid of this. You all see where you're at. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, so you see the new map, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, boom, boom, boom. So you can see that it hooks pretty hard to the right, and around that corner you hear just like grunts and pickaxes, just working like crazy let me just delete that message and then ban that person real quick because we got somebody trying to promote in our chat.
Oh, bigfollows.com.
Yeah, no, actually, they're trying to. Hey, I have a promotion offer. Oh, it is Big Follows, isn't it? It's a long-winded
they're all
Big
big
Follows.
follows.
Yeah, dude. Like, if you're gonna just stop. So as you get to this area, you hear the pickaxes working, and you can pick out fairly clearly 4 distinctive grunts and workers. But then you also hear like this like very quick voices, very very small in their resonance. That's what you hear. But you're still back here around the corner.
Not sure what we want with these goblins, but I can hear that they're up there.
I think we should get a better look first.
Okay. Are we moving forward? Grixis is like, I think I'll stay back here.
I'm gonna throw my arm around Grixis again and kind of go to the edge of the wall and kind of slowly kind of creep, holding on to him as I walk.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Quiet.
So you're getting closer and closer to the...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll creep along behind so Grixis knows he's not going anywhere.
Okay. I will say you all get to the corner here. Jesus. I cannot move that thing.
Before we take the corner, I'll turn to Strahd and say, if anything goes wrong, it might be smart to hide in the shadows until we know what's going on here.
I'll hide.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Getting a little
17.
giant nerves.
17. You feel fairly confident in your ability to hide right now. So are we looking around the corner?
Yeah, I think me and the rest of us will.
Just enough to kind of get a little glimpse.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check. See what you can see.
19. Finally. Decent roll.
Nice. Ooh, dirty 20.
Very nice. Okay, so
That could be another one, a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually would be very cool.
Like the
all-
dice, but then like dirt falls down and kind of
Yeah, it's like
covers
the
it.
pig pen dice.
Yes, they're stinky.
Yeah, that would be actually. We got to work on that. I know it's on-air production.
I wish we could use the actual like music from Peanuts too, like do 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 do, and it just like slowly rolls across the screen, stops, and then goes.
There's got to be some
There's a
different
close enough
version.
version.
Yeah.
I got 12.
Okay, so as you wait, Buckrug, what did you get?
19.
Okay. As you all like very sneakily look around the corner, you see 2 larger than Grixis goblins, younger, not too big, but definitely bigger and more in shape than Grixis, who have these like large whips, and they're talking to themselves for the majority of the time. But then when one of the miners, and as you see the miners, there's 4 of them. We have 1 human, you have a dwarf, you have a halfling, and you have a drow, which is a darker skinned elf that typically lives underground. The goblins are whipping them periodically when they start to slow down and yelling at them in their own language. As you look, they're mining some like large silver vein that looks pretty, honestly, pretty gnarly looking. It's like shiny and dark at the same time. As they go to like put their pickaxes into it, it almost gives this like kinetic blast back away from them. But they work at it and very slowly start to like chisel away pieces of it. Who had the highest roll?
Me. Just by one.
As you had a 19?
Cyrus and I were 19 and 20.
Got you. So the both of you two, you notice off into the top corner. Actually, let me pinpoint exactly where and show everybody. So off into the corner up here, the two of you notice something coming out of the ground. It looks like water at first, but it's like silver in its appearance, and nobody else notices it. The goblins, the workers, nothing. But as you see this, it's like this gray-looking glob that comes out of the ground itself, and starts heading toward the workers themselves, and they do not notice. Do any of you say anything, or do you watch what happens?
I mean, would we have any awareness of what it might be? I don't know how common
You can
of a
roll a
thing
history
it is.
check if you'd like.
Oh, I am good at history. Oh, 21.
Okay. Anyone else want to roll for that, or you want to?
Sure.
Oh, my history is so bad.
Teen.
Which is funny because you're a rock, so hypothetically you've been here.
I got a 0.
Shit. That's amazing. And what did you get, Strafaria? I heard it for a second.
Oh gosh, I forgot, but it was 15.
15. Okay. So only Eldrin knows what this is, but as you see it, you've read a book or two about gray ooze, which
Well,
is
humble
honestly, what's that?
Well, humble brag. I've read a book or two.
You read a book or two.
No big deal.
You know that it is very slow, and not that sturdy. The constitution to this thing is extremely low. But you know that if it touches metal or any sort of humanoid, that it will burn and eat it away. It gets closer and closer and closer to the miners. As you look about, you see more ooze start coming out toward them from the other side, the bottom part. The goblins don't pick this up yet, and a third ooze is working toward behind the goblins.
Where's that one at?
That one is back here. So the goblins are here. So I don't have the goblin tokens up yet. But ooze is coming here, ooze is coming here, and ooze is coming here. The workers are working over here.
Can the goblin see the slave trader goblins?
Wait.
Can our goblin?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Quidditch.
God damn it. Yes, Quidditch. The goblin can see the other goblins. Yes. Good.
I'll say to him, are those friends of yours over there? Because I believe they may be in danger.
All goblins are friends of goblins. What do you mean danger?
Well, we don't have much time, but there is a kind of metallic lava type material that is headed their way, which is going to burn them alive.
As you say this description, Grixis starts to like go the other direction. He's like, no.
If I can, I'll try to hold on to him.
Oh, for sure. You catch him very easily. His
Okay.
legs are super short.
Pathetic attempt, really.
I mean, I know I'm the jokester, but you're only kidding yourself.
The gray ooze is not something to mess with. Let him die. Let them all die.
Is there? I'm somewhat familiar with it, not to brag, but I have read a book or two. Do you have intimate knowledge of it and what it is, what it does?
Yes, it latches onto you and burns you, and acid and all kinds of things. It's slow, but it can eat through your armor and weaken it. By this conversation, like the ooze getting closer and closer.
Let's turn to the other two. So, pals, what do you think?
I feel like we should save these workers.
I feel like there's definitely an obvious kind of altruistic reason for it, but they may also be of use.
They might know what's been going on around here better than we do, better than this guy.
I know nothing.
You're made of rock, Buckrog, but you're not dense. I agree.
With that, I mean, you know me, I'm ready to draw my sword and start walking over there.
Okay.
Did you use your bardic inspiration already, Buckrog?
I believe I did.
Is that something I can do now, or is that to be like in battle?
No, I mean, it would say like do it now and then immediately go to battle kind of thing.
Okay. I kind of offer it up to him. Take this with you.
The person that got the highest perception check, was that a dirty 20?
Dirty.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. That's what I thought. So you give your inspiration very quietly, I would imagine.
Yeah.
You have Strafaria stealth off to the side there. And then what are we doing? Are we venturing forward to try to save the miners?
Yep, sounds like it. I'd be stomping. Sword drawn, sauntering in. I guess I'll we're gonna be seen anyway. I'll say, look out!
For the miners?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I imagine the goo's got to be pretty close at this point, right?
Yeah, it's almost on top of them. They turn around. Everyone turns around, like startled by this new voice. And as they do, they look down and they see the ooze finally. And they're like, oh, what the hell is this? And as like the three of you are charging forward into this battle, the hint that something is wrong is this small drop of gray ooze that hits right on the ground, right next to Eldrin's feet, as this like large gray ooze just slams down from the ceiling, not on top of you, Eldrin, but pretty damn close. And it is far larger. It's like 10 feet wide in diameter, like the mother gray ooze, if you will, as it slams about 10 feet away from you. All three of you kind of rear back as this happens, and that is where we're going to leave off for next session, with the confrontation with the large gray ooze. If you'd rolled a natural 20, Eldrin, you would have seen that in the ceiling, but you didn't.
Cliffhanger.
So, with that, great job, everyone. Bit of role play, bit of action, bit of banter in the chat. I appreciate that, Woodland Deckhouse. Always the great ideas. And is that a Snoop Dogg? What is that emote?
I'm not sure what that emote is.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
I feel like it is Snoop Dogg. If not, I'm just racist. I don't know.
Click on it, it gets bigger. You can see it.
But I appreciate you hanging out in the chat and everyone else who is watching very much.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to pick up next session there. we're not going to do this on air because it's super late, but the 3 of you have just leveled up to level 2.
Oh, nice.
So off air, you guys can level up if you have questions about your different stuff. Let me know, but we'll worry about that later down the line. Before next session, let's just say that.
Sounds good.
Cyrus, if you want to say anything or drop your website in there.
I will drop the old link, and also next weekend, this Saturday, we'll be joined by none other than our game master, Angelo.
Oh, that's right, shit.
For
shit.
for Chilaxamundar.
Hell yeah.
For I had such a good little tagline, like, high octane, low energy. I think was I thought of a better word than high octane, but yeah, late night CDH, doing a little tournament prep for whatever this term is called. It's like at Aegis.
Yeah.
Aegis.
Like that.
I'm not sure.
That's right. I gotta get ready for it as well. I gotta rock Godo.
Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. I'm still playing Tavesh Crom and added some spicy stuff. So yeah.
Did you put Displacer Kitten in that?
Oh yeah. It's a whole Displacer Kitten deck.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's a good deck.
That's its like fallback plan to the other main plans is the Displacer Kitten.
Nice. Definitely hit up Mental Misplay. They do amazing stuff over there.
Yeah, and we got
when's the new video coming out from October? God damn it!
From Okotoberfest. I know.
Okotober. Okay. I guess
Hopefully soon. I just kind of got all the footage today. Alan had gigs and gigs of footage that needed to be uploaded, and then if I download it too quickly, it comes over as this like low quality, like pre-uploaded version of it or whatever. So I had to give it overnight and download it today. So I don't know. Hopefully sooner than later, since it's a nice beginning to end kind of story. I'm hoping the editing process won't take as long as the Vegas one did.
Nice. Well, I'm excited to see
Alan
it.
won't go on a cruise this time, which also put a damper on the last video timeline.
I can see
I was
that,
like,
yeah.
I'm ready for your voiceovers. I am on a boat.
I'm on a boat? I'm on a boat. Yeah, that's awesome. And also, Stream Elements doing my job for me. This Sunday, I plan on bringing back the triumphant return of Too Much Time podcast. I don't know if you're going to be there, Phil, or what the thing is. I'm definitely going to stream Sunday. I would love you to be there, and that's the plan at least.
All I have is a bit of a call to arms. The kind of the big wigs at superrockerbros.org or incorporated way off are trying to kill everyone's favorite podcast, the Too Much Time podcast.
Yeah.
And so we need you guys to really help us out. Get out there, evangelize.
I am once again asking you to upload it to YouTube so it gets in my algorithm and I can watch it later.
That's a great idea, actually. I was thinking about that earlier today.
So yeah, we need your help.
Do it.
It's looking dire. The idiots in charge are trying to kill everyone's favorite show. So need your help.
It'll happen. We will play
Together.
Fortnite is the plan. And discuss nerd things is what I feel like we're going to do. It would be Marvel. It could be Star Wars. I'm really excited to talk to you about Andor. So check it out.
Oh my god, I have such funny Star Wars memes to send you. I'm just gonna do it now as we're logging off here.
Well, I'm one episode away from the finale, so don't.
I haven't even watched it. I'm so
Okay,
far.
good, cool.
I'm far behind on every mainstream nerd thing at this point.
Fair enough.
I've essentially.
Except House of Dragon.
Yeah. I did.
Up
we
to
did
date
watch
on that.
one.
We got 3 years to fall behind on that now.
Yeah.
So true.
We should, the 4 of us should play some Halo. Stream some Halo would be really fun.
Would love that.
We're so close to the winter break for our kids, and then it's just like stay up late every night
Yeah,
until break's over. So
Yeah, totally.
Are you recommending that as kind of a general activity or something
that we could stream
for like too much time or?
No, because I don't think they could do early morning for 2 hours.
Yeah. But
Not unless you
a
love.
nice like 9 p.m. stream.
Lived in Australia or something.
Not unless you
But yeah,
love
we
the sound
could
of-
definitely talk more about it as we get off here. But that is a good idea. I like Halo. I've missed it.
Yeah.
For sure.
But with that, let's go ahead and get out of here. I'm not going to stream anyone because I have to go to the or raid anyone because I have to go to the bathroom so bad. Just full disclosure. But I do want to say, because I did say this last time, please be patient with yourself and others. I know the world is a bit crazy right now, and times are hard, especially during the holiday season. Just know that what you're doing is good enough, and you're amazing. So we appreciate you, and we will see you all next time. Did not plan this right. There it is.